Hi, I'm Michael Lopez, owner and president of Alpha Mortgage. I'm excited to share with you a series of short, informative videos featuring industry experts from our area. From finding a home and making an offer, all the way to closing day, we'll answer questions that will explain what goes on during the home buying process. So let's get started. How do you interface with with both the real estate community and the building community? It seems like they gravitate towards you as soon as they use you. What is that about?
Well, we provide good customer service, right? We're gonna take the calls. You know, if you want to get me on the phone, you're gonna get me on the phone. I've had trouble getting attorneys on the phone before, right?
Yeah.
As an attorney, and so what we've done is we've really focused on what's it gonna take to cross the finish line on deals. And Logan Homes is a great example. We love working with them. We close tons of deals with them, and they're fantastic. Great to work with, great partners. And really, what we've come down to is, you know, picking up the phone, and it's kind of a lesson that you taught me and you've reiterated. Let's be relational, right? Let's not be transactional. If I have to take a loss on a deal, I'm gonna do that because the relationship with Alpha Mortgage, with Logan Homes, is more important to me than me making my settlement fee, the full settlement fee on this one. And that, I think, when you think about it in a relational context rather than a transactional context, it animates everything, right? My ability to, sometimes we had a borrower last minute who couldn't make it in. I mean, I don't do this for everybody. I drove to Ocean Isle Beach one time to consummate a closing just to get it done. We had to do it, you know, and
Right.
So we don't love the idea. I can't be all over the place all over the time, but if it's gonna take what it's gonna take, and we've got a great working relationship, you know, with Logan, with Alpha, we pick up the phone, we call each other if we've got problems, and that's really what it comes down to. Is we provide on-time service and we answer the phone, and you know, if we make a mistake, we're honest and we own it, and we'll do what we can to fix it, but we just try to make the fewest mistakes possible.
And we mentioned Logan, but I mean, there's a ton of builders.
That's
that,
right.
You know, once
right.
you start using them, they use you, and the real estate community. So.
Yeah, and we've really, Coldwell Banker, the Seacoast, we love the partners there. We've got friends all over the real estate community, and it really comes down to something that I've offered a lot of these agents is, you got a problem, call me. I get agents who say, hey, I'm wrestling with this issue, or I'm wondering what's going on with this issue, and I'll just talk to them about it, you know, giving them advice. You know, I had a question recently on, it was an FHA loan, and they paid a due diligence and an earnest money check, but the house didn't appraise, and there's that FHA addendum that's part of that, and does the due diligence money go back to the buyer in this instance? And so being a resource for agents, you know, who work with us, and I've even made offers to agents the same way, even if it's not my deal, you know, that I'm doing this and you got a question, call me.
We do a ton of stuff with VA loans.
Yeah.
And when and we take that very seriously. It's a commitment on our part. VA loan is not a loan at all. It is a benefit to them.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure we fulfill that benefit in a timely manner. And because when they've come to town with their family, and they need to close. If when they sign that contract, if you could close that day, they would be great with it.
Yeah, because they're PCS, and you know, you put yourself in a family's shoes. A move is one of the.
What was PCS?
PCS, so permanent change of station. So
gotcha.
When a military family is, they say, I'm PCS into Bragg, or I'm PCS into Lejeune. That's where they were leaving their station. They're going here, and it's, you know.
And you're military as well. You got your law degree while in the military.
That's right. Yeah. So I infantry in the Army, and so you think about this. When I was in college, actually, I worked for a moving company. It was one of these college jobs in the summer, and all we did was military moves. And I learned, you know, what you and I both know, a move is stressful, and these folks have to do it every 3 years, almost, you know, like clockwork, 2 to 3 years. And so some of them get quite good at it, right? We're going to get here, we're going to buy the house, we're going to close, we're going to move in, and they want that speed, they expect that, but they're also not looking at temporary base housing as something that they really want to be in, right? It's like living in a hotel for extended periods of time, and I feel that for every time that somebody's got one of these moves. You know, I was the child of a military person.
They don't have a relocation package for $20,000 from their employer.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, they're expected to show up, move. Yeah. One of the things that I noticed that during that time, I think I really started to enjoy working with you, was I was getting to take us a week. 2 weeks to get the title policy, and I came to you, and you literally had it for me in 45 minutes. I mean, it was like I'm getting. Well, we're very busy, and we can't get that scheduled, and no, it just takes longer to get that title policy. And literally, so I came to you, and I was very frustrated on this one deal. Attorney will go unnamed, but and you literally had me the title policy in 45 minutes, and you said, yeah, we can close this afternoon.
Yeah.
And I was like, What's the difference?
Well,
Where's the disconnect?
I know a lot of these attorneys are working hard, and they're probably burned out from COVID, right? Everybody got, everybody got burned out, and so there's some of that. We're newer, we're hungry, and I think it's just my personality, right? Is you and I grew up commercial fishing, right?
Yeah.
Same concept. You did it the same.
Yeah,
as
we're
I
both
did.
from Alaska, by the way.
Yeah, and so we both, and it was, you make hay when the sun shines, right? You make money when there's an opportunity to do so, and in Alaska, commercial fishing time, the fishing game says when you're allowed to fish, and when it's time to fish, you fish.
That's right.
And if it's 16, 18-hour days, that's what it takes. And we're in a situation where people want to close, people want to buy, people want to sell, people want to refinance, and I'm willing to go the extra mile. If I got to wake up early or work a little late, that's what it's going to take, because I know that, yes, I'm doing legal work, but what we're doing is we're helping people achieve their dream of buying a home.
That's right.
Right, and that's the thing. I think it's easy to forget when you're doing 70, 80 transactions a month, that for us it's a Wednesday, but for these people it's the biggest financial decision they're ever going to make. Probably, and so remember that every time we do one, is that they're probably freaking out. They're probably riddled with anxiety, wire fraud fears, all of these things that we do on a daily basis. We just have to remind ourselves, and it's something I remind my staff of every week, is that this is their biggest thing that they're doing, like the biggest financial decision 90% of people make in their lives. Treat it with care, treat it with respect, It's a big part of it.
I'm Michael Lopez, and thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give us a like and subscribe if you're not already, along with clicking the bell icon to be notified when we put out new videos. If you want to know more, please visit www.alphamortgage.com.